Hello, you guys. This is going to be a daily tarot guidance reading for Thursday, January the 6th, 2017. So let's go ahead and get into it. I hope you guys are enjoying your day or enjoyed your day. I'm doing this a little bit early just to get out of the way so I won't forget or before it gets too late. Okay, so I'm just going to tune into the energy for Thursday, July, what am I talking about? July 6th, 2017. I'm like going a month backwards. Alright. I'm using a different deck today. So I have Queen of Swords. Got the Strength card. We got the Page of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands. Pretty interesting energies, I guess you can say. And then we got the Ace of Swords. All right, so let's get into the reading. Okay, so overall energy is the Queen of Swords. We have a few, we have two fire sign energies and one air sign. So these could represent you if you are of these signs, or it can represent your personality, or it can represent someone that's going to play a key role in today's energy. So let's see. We have the Queen of Swords. Can represent that at the focus is an air sign, or air sign woman. Or it could also represent a male, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. Could represent your energy as well if you are of those signs, or it could represent a personality. So the energy surrounding that, the Queen of Swords, is definitely one that wants to cut through any illusions. I feel this is the energy that I'm getting, wanting to cut through illusions. Okay, want everything to be out in the open, to communicate authentically with you and another, wants to get everything out of the way, just clear the air, no BS. Okay, you know, thinking before you speak. Okay, this is like using intelligence. You don't want to just blurt it out. Like say the Page of Swords is like just blurts whatever comes to their mind without thinking or taking into consideration of how this might hurt someone. You know, it's like a child that, you know, makes a comment and they don't really think about it. You know, they don't think that this is gonna hurt somebody if I say this. I feel like this story, I should share it. This is a real example. My brother, when he was like 5 or 6 years old, he was he had like vomit of the mouth. Like he would say some real like out of pocket things to people, like just straight up was wrong. We were at the store and we were in the toy aisle or something, and there was a woman. She was you know, heavy set, and she was coming down the aisle, and my mom was like already nervous because she knows how he is, like as a child, how he just like had no filter with his mouth. And they were just conversating, and you know, he was cute and stuff, so she was just talking to him. And then he asked her, do you like to eat? And we were already knowing where this was going, so before my mom could even get him, he asked her, did she eat a man? Okay. So it's like kids just say things and they don't think about the consequences, or if this is going to hurt someone. Like, you know how a kid just says, oh, I don't like that dress. You look stupid in that dress. You look like a clown. And then you're like, damn, like, you know, but they don't think that this is going to hurt somebody. You know, some kids do have, you know, the knowing that that's not right. But some, you know, some kids, they're just innocent. They don't know what they're saying. I feel like the Queen of Swords, she's not like that. She's not the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords type of energy. She's not going to say something deliberately to offend you or hurt you. And if it does, she may think about it before she says it, but it's just like, I'm just real, so I'm just gonna bring this to the table. This is how I'm seeing things. This is what I'm feeling. So I feel like maybe this has something to do with important communication. Okay, so you could be the Queen of Swords, or this could be someone else with you. With the Strength card as your challenge, definitely got to keep your ego in check. Okay, some of you may be the Queen of Swords on a negative aspect, like a reverse level, where she's like just popping off at the mouth. I don't care what you say, it's either this or it's that, and this is how I see things, therefore you got to see it that way too. You know, very very combative with her words. I know a few air sign women that can be very like cutthroat. Like this sword, remember there's a sword, so she can have a sharp tongue. Or he, if this is a male, can be very sharp at the tongue, or this could be you. I feel like you need to keep your ego in check, because you may communicate in a way that you're trying to dominate someone or belittle someone, to see your point of view. So I feel like the challenge is keeping the ego in check. And I feel like this is something that is pretty much a lesson, because remember, the challenge really isn't something that's imposed on you as a punishment. It's as a lesson. It's something for your highest good. It's something for you to learn from, if that makes sense. Okay, so with your suggested approach, you have the Page of Wands. So I do feel like you need to have a playful approach about whatever this energy is, because it could be some serious conversations, or maybe you need to really think about something. You may need to think deeply about something, but in a mature way, by not trying to overanalyze it, or beating yourself up or beating someone else up, or trying to control or dominate how you feel, or what you're thinking, or what's coming up to the surface for you. So I feel like Spirit is saying to have a lighthearted approach about this, and maybe be somewhat creative with how you communicate, if that's what's going on. Like I really feel like maybe there's some important conversations that need to be had. There's a way to do it that's lighthearted. Okay. Also be mindful, the Page of Wands is a young energy, so this could be about your children. Okay, you might need to have some serious talk with your children. This could be a small child, or this could be a teenager, usually, or it could just be a message in regards to your children. So maybe you have to have a talk with someone of authority, possibly, about your kids. Someone could come to you talking about your kids in a way that it ticks you off, and you may go off on that person. For some reason that's coming out. But keep your cool. All right. Keep your children into consideration, of course. If this is an argument or an important conversation between you and a child, you definitely want to see both sides of the story, okay? Not try to control them, kind of look at it from both ends. It's kind of what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense for those of you who have kids out there, or something to do with dealing with children. If you're a teacher, you might have to have some sort of, or daycare, whatever, you work at a daycare, you work with kids, you might have to talk to someone's parents, and you might be afraid. This could also be, the challenge could also be feeling intimidated by someone else. If this is not you, you could be intimidated by this person. Some air signs can come off very intimidating. Your focus that's going to help you is the Eight of Pentacles. So looking at this as getting over, I feel like for some of you it is getting over a fear, and some of you getting over an aspect, ego, like some sort of ego. It's like something about your character that's very egotistical, or just not serving you anymore, and this could be teaching you how to overcome that. It's almost like like you're studying or you're learning something in this experience. So focus on that. Again, Spirit is telling you, like, focus on how this is going to help you better yourself or grow, whether it's coming out of your comfort zone, releasing something, stepping up to someone, speaking your truth, I feel. And the outcome you have is the Queen of Wands. So it's going to leave you feeling empowered, I feel, for some of you, especially if you stand up to someone that's very intimidating, or it's intimidating to speak your truth, or it's out of your comfort zone to kind of bite your tongue in a way, because you may be used to just spitting out fire and cutting people's throat with your words, and it's kind of like you're teaching yourself the opposite of that, okay? And you come out still feeling, it's like you feel liberated, but you also feel you feel a sense of victory within yourself, if that makes sense, as the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're going to look at your situation as a job well done, Okay, you may even feel good because you stood up to someone in regards to a child or someone else, you know, who's a little more, not weaker, but someone who's a little, you know, more like sensitive. You feel like this person is an underdog, or this is someone that can't speak for themselves or stand up, and you do it for them, and you feel great about that. Okay, this is like a leadership energy I'm getting. And there's truth that comes out of this with the Ace of Swords. There's some clarity. You are cutting through some illusions. I definitely feel like I see these clouds back here. So definitely cutting through some illusions. Okay, so I'm already at 10 minutes. I didn't expect to go that long. So I'm going to go ahead and move into the love reading and the angel guidance aspect. So let's go ahead and do that, because I kind of feel like I talk to death sometimes. I can talk you to death. Alright. Alright, romance angels. What is the advice in the love area for Thursday, July 6, 2017? What is the advice? Okay, this could be the one, and then we have the true love card at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what the angel gods and goddesses card. What is our guidance, divine spirit? What is our guidance in this card? Spit itself out. God of the underworld with the psychic ability card at the bottom also. Okay, let's see. So in the love area, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so for some of you, this could be that you've come to an understanding. Maybe you've had a long fight within yourself with denying the truth of how you feel about someone on a romantic level, whether or not you've been fighting the fact that someone is the one for you and you've been trying to deny that, or you've been fighting with the fact that someone is for you when they really aren't for you, and getting to the truth of that. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm getting. It's pretty straightforward, and I feel like what's going to be the end result of this is the true love card. So it will reveal to you whether or not this person is of your highest good. So I feel like if you look at it from a place of this is of my highest good to know the truth. Okay, this is a part of my growth and my me bettering myself and me confronting and facing my fears, which makes me feel empowered. No matter what the outcome will be, it's going to be of my highest good. Okay, so I feel like the truth is better than a lie. Okay, whether the truth feels painful versus the lie feels light and fluffy, it's better to have the truth. So I hope that makes sense. The advice card is God of the Underworld, and it says something which no longer serves you is about to end. So that says it right there, that Ace of Swords energy is definitely going to clear whatever you were confused about and show you things that are aspects of ourselves that need to be cut away or more embraced. Okay, so it's kind of like a death and a rebirth in one. I hope that makes sense. And if this is about love as well, this I feel like ties into it, that if this connection never served you in the beginning, in the first place, at least now you know that, so that something better can come in. So all of this is coming up to the surface for a reason. With the psychic ability card, I feel like with that being there, with all of this, I feel like you know intuitively what is best for you and what isn't good for you, if that makes sense. So it's not like you're totally in the dark, but I feel like you might just need that definite answer, that definite clarity, whether it comes from someone else's mouth or whether or not it comes through you. The Queen of Swords is about communication, but it could also be about divine wisdom and understanding. And so is the Ace of Swords. So it's a victory within clarity, I feel. That's the message for today. I really feel like that's what this is about. And it empowers you to know the truth, or to have the truth, or for whatever it is to be cleared, if that makes sense. So it's going to resonate differently for all of you, because you have unique, you know, you're all unique individuals. You have unique situations. It may or may not resonate with you. That's fine. But if this resonates with you, I do wish you the best, and I hope for the best, and that this energy works out in your highest good, however it unfolds for you, whether you perceive it as a negative or good experience. At the end of it, it will be worth it. So as always, you guys, I'm sending you much love, and until tomorrow, peace.